What's going on, everybody? Today we are working back on the 1991 Z50R. You can see it's looking mighty bare bones. You know, we got a new tire and tube there. We have, a old tire and tube somewhere cut up. Little stuff like that. But today, of course, we're going to be doing tires and tubes on the Z50R wheels. I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but this one is kind of cleaned up with a new tire. And this one, is that a bird's nest? This one is a little dirty with an old tire that does not hold air. So I wanted to do this one so I can figure out how to do it. Because of course you can watch videos, but everybody's is going to be a little bit different. So on this one, I'm going to show you how I did it. Do this at your own risk. If you mess something up, I'm not responsible. So the first thing we want to do is take the shoes out, and then are these 13 millimeter? Yeah, 1/2 inch 13 millimeter is going to be. Why are these different sizes? Well, we have different size hardware. We have different hardware on this wheel. So whatever size hardware your wheel is, you'll want to get your sockets for it. And then what I'm going to do first, then I'm going to take off the hardware that holds the brake drum assembly off. Then after that, we are going to break loose the nuts for the wheel itself to split in half. Then we're going to cut, if we have to, the tire off. So let's get to it. Now we have to try to break the bead. Now on the last wheel, I couldn't get the bead to break. So then I took my box cutter and I cut around the whole thing so I could get the halves to split, and then I pried the tire off the lip. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the exact same thing with this one, because I don't want to waste my time trying to break the bead on this tire if the bead is not going to break. So one thing has to happen. This tire needs to come off of this wheel.
This is just, that looks like a nice
Oh, excuse me.
double check.
It is wet in here. Look. Whew. All right, I'll be back, because Jesus Christ. All right. One down. One to go. Other half off. So now, stuff dropping everywhere. All right. Oh, where's it going? All right. Old tires, new tire. All right. So now I'm going over to my cleaning station here, where I have some soap pads, basically some Brillo pads. and I'm going to get these cleaned up. So I'll be back once these are cleaned up and dried, and we'll be ready for the new tire and tube and reassembly. Alright, so first I want to find the wheel that has the tube stem hole in it. That's going to be the one we're going to work on first. I'm going to put that side down. These tires are not directional, so I'm going to spray soap around the bead to assist in it seating. And then I'm going to locate the hole, take the tube cap, valve stem cap off. And then take the valve stem and feed it through. What we're going to do right now is that we are going to pump it up just a little bit to make sure that it stays out of the way. Alright, and that should be enough where it is formed out the way. Take your valve stem cap, throw it on, and then from here we are going to line up the wheel. Let's see, the drum went on this side, so that means that the head of the bolts are going to go in from the bottom, because all the bolts show on one side of the wheel. All the bolt heads show on one side of the wheel. Hello? Yeah. Yeah.
Are you recording a video?
I am.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And before you press the wheel down on the hub, make sure you get all three started, because the hub is kind of like a press fit. So you want to make sure that all three of your bolts are started before it kind of centers. And even then, you want to go slow. Make sure you don't cross thread anything. What? It's 9:57. And then from there, we are going to tighten up the outsides. So I will put a socket on one side and just a standard wrench on the other one. And normally I go around one last time. Going to fill this up and see if we can get it to bead. And there we go. We have a seated tire. And of course, the drum mechanism just drops in there like so. And there we have it. 2 new tires and tubes on the original Z50R wheels. And these look a lot better now that they are clean, and I can actually ride it when the time comes because we have tires that actually hold air. So the person that bought it from me, you know, they may not be Chinko, they may not be OEM tires, but they have new tires. So like I said, this bike is not meant to be perfect, but it will be a perfect bike for the kid. It would be a perfect pit bike, and it also will be good bones for a restoration, except for the tank. The tank won't be good for restoration, but that's not here nor there in this video. So as much as what I would like to put these on the Z50R, the same cleaning that I did to those wheels, I need to do to this bike. So I need to clean all of this up. I feel like before I put those wheels back on. But the next video is probably going to be this seat. I have a new seat foam, and I have a seat cover that I have not opened yet. So let's give a gander to, is this gonna stand up? Let's give a gander to the seat cover for the first time. So this is from Retro Collections, and I will have a link in the description below to the eBay store for the seat cover. I mean for the seat foam and for the seat, because I found both on eBay. Oh, shoot. All right, we back. All right, so I wanted this seat cover because it was one of the only ones that I could find that actually mimicked the stock seat cover. The graphics look to be on point. Look at that. On point. On the money. The Honda. On point. On the money. And most importantly, the color. The color of this seat cover looks to be on point. On the money. So I can't wait to get this seat cover and this seat foam on this seat pan, because this is going to be, oh my God, that's going to look so good. A seat can make or break whatever you are selling, and it's definitely not going to break this once it's all cleaned up. The new tires, the white freshened up with this new seat foam and this new seat cover, man, that's going to be fire. Like Ric Flair. So that's going to be next episode coming up. Stay tuned. If you like this content, subscribe, like, share, do what you got to do. But until next time, think, build, enjoy. Peace.